Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that, I'm sure, resonates with each of us. Those situations that seem to repeat endlessly in our lives. You know, that feeling of déjà vu, whether it's in our romantic relationships, with our family, at work, or even in our relationship with money. Sometimes we feel trapped in a loop, continuously reliving the same scenarios. The same disappointments, the same blockages. We wonder, why is this happening to me again? What did I do to deserve this? What if I told you that these repetitive patterns are not there to punish us? What if, on the contrary, they were gifts in disguise? Precious messages that the universe is sending us. That's a perspective that changes everything, isn't it? The idea is that life is not trying to make us suffer. It seeks to help us grow. These recurring situations are actually incredible opportunities for evolution. They act like a mirror, showing us exactly where we need to focus our attention. Where our unhealed wounds lie, our deep fears, our limiting beliefs. Think about it for a second. Maybe you keep attracting the same type of partner who doesn't respect you. Or maybe you constantly find yourself in jobs where you feel undervalued. Or perhaps you constantly struggle with financial difficulties, no matter how hard you try. These patterns are not by chance. They are warning lights on our personal dashboard. The universe, through these experiences, whispers to us and sometimes shouts, "Hey, look here. There's something to understand, something to change to move forward." The goal is not to overwhelm us, but to push us to become a better version of ourselves. It's an invitation to introspection. Instead of seeing these repetitions as fate, let's see them as puzzles to solve. What is the hidden lesson behind this situation? What part of me needs to be healed? Needs to be heard? Often, the answer lies in our reactions. Do I lack self-confidence? Am I afraid of abandonment? Do I not believe I deserve success or happiness? Real change begins when we stop blaming the outside, others, circumstances, fate, and start looking within. It's work that requires courage, that's for sure. It requires being honest with yourself and facing shadow areas that you would prefer to ignore. But that's where the magic happens. Every time we understand the lesson, every time we integrate the learning, the pattern dissolves. It no longer has a reason to exist because we have evolved. For example, if you realize that you keep attracting unavailable partners because, deep down, you're afraid of commitment, you can start working on that fear. By developing your self-love and inner security, you will no longer need this dynamic. Naturally, you will start attracting people who are ready to build a healthy and balanced relationship. Similarly, if you understand that your financial problems are linked to a belief that money is dirty, or that I don't deserve to be rich, you can transform this belief by adopting an abundance mindset. You open the door to new opportunities. These messages from the universe are guides on our life path. They show us the direction to take to fully fulfill ourselves, to thrive. Change can be scary. That's normal. Stepping out of your comfort zone is never easy. But staying in situations that cause us suffering is far more exhausting in the long run. Every step you take to understand and break these cycles is a step toward more freedom, joy, and alignment with who you truly are. So how do you do it concretely? The first step is awareness. Observe your life without judgment. Take a notebook and write down the patterns you identify. I notice that in all my friendships, I end up feeling betrayed. I notice that I quit my jobs every 2 years for the same reasons. Simply putting words to it is incredibly powerful. Next, ask yourself questions. What is the main emotion I feel in those moments? Anger, sadness, a feeling of injustice. This emotion is a key. It often points to a childhood wound or a past experience that hasn't been processed. What belief about myself or about the world does this situation come to confirm? I'm not good enough. You can't trust anyone. Life is a constant struggle. Once you have identified the root belief, you can start to challenge it. Is it really true? Is it an absolute truth? Or just a perspective you've adopted? Look for counterexamples. Find evidence that shows this belief is false. And then, consciously choose a new belief, more helpful, more positive. For example, replace "I'm not good enough" with "I am worthy of love and respect exactly as I am." Repeat this new belief like a mantra. Write it down, display it, immerse yourself in it, and above all, act as if it were already true. Take actions that are in alignment with this new version of yourself. If your new belief is that you deserve respect, then start setting healthy boundaries in your relationships. Say no when necessary. Express your needs clearly and calmly. It's a process. It doesn't happen in a day. Be patient and kind to yourself. Celebrate every small victory, every moment of awareness. Sometimes we may need help. A therapist, a coach, a trusted friend can offer us an outside perspective and support us in this journey. Never hesitate to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Remember, every challenge is a step on the staircase of your evolution. The universe only sends you what you are capable of overcoming. These repetitive patterns are not life sentences. They are passages to overcome. Once the lesson is learned, you move to the next level, toward a life that is richer, more conscious, and more aligned with your soul. You are the creator of your reality. By changing your inner world, you will inevitably transform your outer world. So the next time a familiar and frustrating situation arises, instead of sighing and saying again, try to stop and ask with curiosity, "Okay, universe, message received. What are you trying to teach me this time? What is the beautiful opportunity for growth that is hiding here for me?" This simple question can change everything. It gives you back your power and transforms an obstacle into a springboard. I invite you to share in the comments a repetitive pattern you have identified in your life, or perhaps how you managed to break one. Your experiences are valuable and can inspire other people. Together, we are stronger to navigate this beautiful journey that is life. Thank you so much for listening to me. If this video resonated with you, feel free to like it, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Take good care of yourself, and remember that each day is a new chance to grow. See you very soon.